And so they ask you what you want to be when you grow up in elementary school. And for the first 3 or 4 years, I wanted to be a princess. And then one day I found out you cannot grow up to be a princess. So I decided I'm going to be a teacher then. And so that's been my lifelong goal. It hasn't changed since then. I want to be a teacher. And I've had really good teachers in elementary school all throughout. And I've had some poor teachers, but it has not like deterred my passion for it.
Why do I want to be a teacher? I love education, and I don't know if you can tell, but I have a huge passion and a huge heart for children. I believe that they have a voice just like everyone in this room, everyone at UTSA. Kids do too.
There has been quite a few teachers in my family, but a lot of my family members, especially on my father's side, are teachers.
If I can, talk with kids this way, and I can feel good about myself and make them feel good about learning something new, why not do it in a classroom? Take some of this stuff and put it where it hasn't been before.
I love children. I really do love children. I love to see them work. I love to see them play and discover, and I want to change the way teachers teach.
Well, my experience has been like a roller coaster. There's days where it's very exciting and it goes really well, and there's days where I have no idea what's going to happen, and I'm learning every single day. I love it.
It's been great. I had a great transition because I knew the teacher that I was going to work with. I worked with her in Block C, and she invited me back to be her student teacher.
My first few weeks of student teaching, my incorporating teacher would come up to me and say, "Oh, well, I liked the way that you did this, but you need to work on your classroom management, and you need to be firm with them." Just offering criticisms like that. And at first I was like, "Well, how dare he? How dare you come and tell me what to do?" But it was just kind of realizing, oh well, he's right. I'm not entirely 100% right. I'm not going to have everything down that first time that I'm doing this.
We started observing, I guess, right after I got my associate's degree over at Northwest UTSA, and I came here. That's when I started observing. And that means I've had 2 years of, 70-something hours each semester observing classes, learning how to organize them, learning classroom management, and that's something that we're really blessed to have here.
Honestly, just learning every kid's name and learning how they learn. I think that it's really cool knowing that every child learns differently and they think differently. And just to figure out how some kids are higher and others are lower, but once they all get it, it just makes me really happy and it warms my heart. I think that's my favorite part of it.
English and math that you love or you hate. And I think that I knew I wanted to teach and I really enjoy the subject. And so if I can get in there and get the kids who love it to love it even more, and to get the kids who hate it to be able to tolerate it at least, then my job is done.
And just get everything done on time. Please plan. Turn your work in on time. The night before, look at your lesson plans. Even in the morning time, organize everything. Because if you are not prepared, number one, the students know, and you're just chaotic. So I think that's what I would give to everyone.
As a student teacher, it has been not what I expected at all. I think we got this really heavy speech from all of our professors about how difficult it's going to be and how you're not going to have a life. But I think that I don't think it's as bad as they've made it seem, which is probably a good thing.
It was exhausting. Talking, my mouth was dry, my throat was dry, and my feet hurt.
It's not nearly as life-destroying as they say it might be.
Personally, we both started to kind of like buy our decorations for our room.
Yeah.
I already have my happy hedgehogs like bulletin border picked out, so I'm excited to get in there and make everything mine.
That's probably what I'm most excited about, is making everything mine, because
My whole classroom is going to be mine, and I've designed it and I've arranged it for them.
I went into it really scared, but it's been really awesome so far. My students are all really sweet. They're really driven. They come from all kinds of different backgrounds, you know.
There's been quite a few.
Dr. Lindahl.
Professor Antuna.
Dr. Harmon.
Professor Haddad or Dr. Haddad, and then Professor Sellers. Professor Haddad or Dr. Haddad, I had him this summer as well, and he definitely showed us like who our identity was as a teacher and who we are, because how are we going to know that?
Be Dr. Lindahl. She has really inspired me to be an ESL teacher. I never thought about being an ESL teacher before I went into her classroom.
And then Professor Sellers, she is a great teacher too. She was always there when we needed her. She taught us all about reading and just how to be a better teacher and just enjoy reading so our students can.
So yeah, it's definitely Dr. Harmon for both of us.
Yeah, she was just so like kind and understanding. This is gonna sound mean, but she is almost like another grandmother to me. In like a elderly way, but in a nurturing and very like kind way. Just the way that she modeled all of her activities with us and had us do them to kind of demonstrate, oh, well, this is how the students feel. This is how they're processing things. Really kind of added a whole other level of understanding with the activities that she was showing us.
Honestly,
Yeah.
because my parents said they were going to pay for it if I stayed in town, so I said, okay.
UTSA was my first choice.
My older brother actually graduated from UTSA, so I don't know. It's just the school that was here. It was local. It was a good school.
I didn't start thinking about college until about November of my senior year of high school. I've grown up in San Antonio my whole life. I've lived on the same street my entire life, so being able to drive 10 minutes and be at school every morning and still live at home rent-free, very convenient.
You will really have a great experience here. You will work with teachers that want to work with you. You will work with campuses that want to work with you, and you will work with campuses that want to hire you. You will be ready to step foot out in student teaching. You will be ready to go. Come to UTSA.